you guys is this. If you look on the left-hand side of this page, all right, these are all the major assignments that you did to help you get through the content and demonstrate the content, okay? So what I suggest is when you stay for the test, which you have on Thursday, right? Because if we give it on Friday and you got a bunch of people out, then for a full week of vacation, you forgot your stuff. We don't need that. All right, but you'll see, you can refer back to those assignments to also aid you in your studies, okay? All right, now you'll see at the very bottom one was your osmosis lab. We just did that yesterday, so that should indicate to you we've covered all the content. All right, now take a look at the center. These were the big ideas of the unit, okay? So we're looking at the cell as a living unit. We've looked at how the cell was discovered, and if you recall, we did that with that intro lab. We looked at each of the scientists. We have looked at the different types of cells, which if you recall, we did that POGL, prokaryotes versus eukaryotes, right? Pro means no, U means no, okay? If you want to remember it that way, works really, really well. We have also looked at how we can further divide up eukaryotes, and you guys even did a full project looking at the structures within those. Okay, so that one should be a pretty solid portion for you, right? I hope, okay? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on those. And then we looked at cellular transport, and that was part of the lab. It was a POGL, it was an EdPuzzle. So we have hit all of this content, okay? So if you will, go ahead and we're gonna flip this, and we're gonna take care of some of those questions at the bottom of the front, okay? Good, all right. So, what you can do real quick is those 4 main ideas, go ahead and put those in. And we're just gonna expand on those today.
The ones down on the front?
Yep, we're gonna expand on those 4 main ideas. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start looking at that very first one. We're gonna work left to right, counterclockwise, all right? Just like you read, and not tell time. Okay, so take a look at the first one. How do we know? We already stated that that's cytology, a full branch of study, okay? In fact, there are people, that's their entire job, studying cells, cytology, all right? But who developed cytology?
Theo Schwann.
Schwann is one.
For real? That's what I
Yes.
said on the box.
The one that starts with M.
Van Loosh.
M,
Yes,
Matthew?
Matthias,
Yes.
okay. That was Schneiden,
That one, that's one.
okay. So Schleiden was another.
How do we spell it? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick.
Wait, we have to write that? Yeah.
Yes, they go in that spot.
Theo Schwann.
Who was the first one? And he looked at cork and saw these cells.
Robert Hook.
Hook, okay.
Oh, I got that right on the practice test.
Oh, well,
Did
then
you?
I didn't get that
I
right.
did not.
Okay, so we have Schwann, Schleiden, Hook.
Can I just spell it how I did it?
Van something.
So I know
Isn't
what.
there a Van something?
There was a van, and his name was really long.
Something
Starts with
Van
it.
something.
Starts with an L.
Van Ludwig.
It starts with Lou.
It does start with Lou,
How do you-
sorta, kinda. I'll help you guys out with that one because that name, you text it all the time, I'm sure. Leeuwenhoek. Leeuwenhoek.
Van.
Yes, because I know you used that in your text messages last night, right? All right. So we have Schwann,
I'm spelling it
I was way off.
Schleiden, Hook.
Oh, I didn't spell that
I
right.
only spelled.
Oh, that's okay. No one got this right. Leeuwenhoek.
I spelled hook right.
Was that a K?
This?
It's a
Yes, that's a K, that's a K.
It'll move your head.
And then there's one more.
You're
welcome. Okay.
Jesus.
Another one that starts with a V. Does anybody remember?
Vladimir.
No.
Oh, Vladimir. Okay. Not Vladimir.
What's the next letter? Valador.
V.I.
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 Vilma.
No.
Victor.
Victor, no.
Virchow.
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 Okay. Virchow.
I was just about to say that.
I know, but you know, these are common names where they're from.
Where are they from?
Not
German.
Not the US, most of them.
Not the US.
Not the US.
Oh, that could be from
I
the
think
US.
we got people from Sweden and everything else, okay? So,
I think Robert's from the US.
alright, so here's the thing though.
Were we supposed to be putting that in
Yes,
each
please.
box or
No,
just the
no,
first one?
just the first one.
Oh,
Developed by, was these gentlemen, developed by,
Mhm.
okay? And that marker is horrible, and so is my board. Okay, now, they contributed quite a number of things. One of them, of course, was a series of 3 statements. The cell theory, okay. So if you'll take a look, it led to the development of, number 1, the cell theory. Alright, so, get that written down, let's review those real quick, make sure we're solid on those.
All cells come from pre-existing.
All cells come from pre-existing cells, that's 1.
Cells cannot be created.
That's matter.
Good job,
What's
Rebecca.
the one you did?
Not that. Oh,
Cells
what,
come from
cells are the
previous
smallest? That, is that part of something?
That's part of the cell
No.
theory, cells are the smallest living unit.
There's only two. There's only two.
Every living
circles.
thing has cells.
Every living thing is composed of cells,
There's
which
only
you
two.
already started saying, right? Alright, so, those are the 3 portions of the cell theory. So when you go to study, and you're looking at this, and you're going through your notes, one of the things you're gonna do is, you look through the notes, and you're like, cell theory. Make sure you're solid on that content. If you are, put a check mark next to it on this graphic organizer. Okay? Use this as a tool.